They love calling it the Dark Ages. For centuries, historians and school teachers have told us that after the fall of Rome, Europe fell into 1,000 years of ignorance, filth, and superstition. Nothing could be further from the truth. The so-called Dark Ages were actually one of the most innovative and productive periods in European history. Let's destroy the myth. After Rome collapsed, Europe didn't sink into barbarism. It transformed. The early Middle Ages saw huge leaps forward in agriculture. The heavy plow, the three-field system, and the horse collar dramatically increased food production. This led to population growth and the founding of thousands of new towns and cities. Monasteries became centers of learning and technology. Monks preserved ancient knowledge, copied manuscripts, and invented new farming techniques, water mills, and mechanical clocks. The Carolingian Renaissance under Charlemagne was a genuine intellectual revival. They standardized education, created beautiful illuminated manuscripts, and laid the groundwork for modern European culture. In technology, the period was explosive. Windmills, eyeglasses, the spinning wheel, improved shipbuilding, and the first mechanical clocks all appeared during what we call the Dark Ages. Even the Vikings, who are usually portrayed as mindless raiders, were master shipbuilders, traders, and explorers who reached North America centuries before Columbus. The truth is, the term Dark Ages was invented during the Renaissance by people who wanted to make their own era look better. They needed a villain, so they painted the Middle Ages as a time of pure backwardness. In reality, the Middle Ages gave us universities, Gothic cathedrals that are still engineering marvels today, the foundations of modern science, and the legal systems that later became modern democracy. The so-called Enlightenment didn't appear out of nowhere. It built directly on the intellectual and technological progress made during the Dark Ages. So why do they keep calling it dark? Because it doesn't fit the narrative that civilization only started progressing when secularism and atheism took over. The Middle Ages were deeply Christian, highly inventive, and created the very institutions that made the modern world possible. They weren't dark. They were a golden age of innovation, faith, and resilience. The real Dark Age is the one where we're told to believe our ancestors were stupid barbarians. Drop your hottest take in the comments. Do you believe the Dark Ages were actually a time of massive progress, or do you still think it was just 1,000 years of misery? If you want more forbidden history that destroys what they taught you in school, smash like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. See you in the next one.